What if I told you fashion designer didn't exist? One day, a man who decided to break the rules. No fashion weeks, no runway shows, no collections, just tailors taking orders. In this video, I'm going to tell you how can one man change all of this and why the fashion industry we know today exists because of him. Still till the end because some part of his story is really shocking. This video, you'll learn who was the first fashion designer. Fashion went from customer controlled to designer controlled. Why rich women obeyed him. Controversial moves that made him powerful. Charles Frederick Worth. He was born in 1825 in a small town in England called Bourne. His family was doing fine until suddenly everything collapsed. His father struggled with alcohol and gambling, and they lost all of their money. And when he was only 11, he had to quit school and start to work. How does a poor child with no education end up dressing queens? Let's answer that. Then Ada Louise and Elabny, a silk merchant. This is important. He didn't just sell fabrics. He learned what women touched, what they chose, or what they ignored. At the same time, he spent hours in the National Gallery in London studying paintings of royalty, sketched dresses, and he studied silhouettes. He wasn't dreaming of being a tailor. He was dreaming of belonging to power. Worth made a very dangerous decision. With no money, weak French, and no social status, he worked at Guerlain, a fashion and textile house. Let's talk about how do you stand out like this when you're just a salesman? The answer is he designed pieces without being asked. His design won awards, and suddenly people noticed him. And here's when he broke the system. Before Worth, the client decided everything, but after Worth, the designer decided. Like he told women, this what looks good on you. He showed clothes on live models, he created collections, he forced clients to come to him. People called him arrogant, but they still paid. Because literally every people with power were his designs. Game over. Worth wasn't easy. Rumors says he refuses clients, he rejected their ideas, he raised price suddenly, and he treated with them like a student. But here's the twist. The more difficult he was, the more powerful his brand became. He died in 1895. But he left behind haute couture fashion shows, seasonal collections, fashion weeks, designer-led fashion, and every luxury brand today follows his system. So the next time you see a runway, remember, it didn't start as art, it started as power. And it started with one man who refused to stay invisible. Thanks to him.